Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto and Gachagua have been enjoying massive support from Mount Kenya region. Though we understand there is Azimio side in Mount Kenya, Uhuru had numbers. More than 1 million people are in Azimio from Mount Kenya region. But Ruto has the majority. With all the support Ruto has enjoyed, it seems like everyone from Mount Kenya region is making an informed decision to get out of Ruto and the Gachagua movement. They are getting out. This Ruto who will go to Mount Kenya and everyone has gathered, to welcome him. But in one of the funerals, somewhere in Murang'a, an MCA stood up to speak, and he tried to tell the people to stand behind the president and his deputy so that they can achieve the agenda for this country. Msimame nyuma ya president na deputy wake na agenda yake to make sure that they succeed and achieve for this country. That was his message. Now, people forgot that they are in funeral. Instead, they started bowing down at that MCA. They did not want to listen to him. They made noise. They were murmuring. They got tired with that speech. They don't want to listen to the name or hear someone mentioning the name president or deputy, Ruto or Gachagua. They don't want that. To an extent, the MC was forced to tell him to stop from there. Wachana na hayo mambo, wachia hapo. Kaa chini. He was forced to stop him. And he had no option. With all the embarrassment, he was forced to cut his speech short, go and sit down. The ground has shifted and it's all over rejection against Ruto.
To cool the political temperatures, to stand behind the president, the deputy president and his agenda so that they can achieve for this country. And when the president achieves, we all have achieved. Thank you for your pressure.
Thank you. Now, we have had the crowd rejecting the MCA, rejecting Ruto and Gachagua. The question is obvious. Why are the people in Mount Kenya region who celebrated Ruto for a long time now rejecting the same man? Why are they refusing Gachagua when they have been supporting him for very long? Kwa nini wanakataa? Now we are continuing with this final discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, both Ruto and Gachagua have failed this country. So it is not convincing anymore to tell anyone in this country, whether you are from Mount Kenya, you are from Western, you are from Rift Valley, that stand behind the president's agenda. Which agenda? The agenda for William Ruto has been very clear: to overtax Kenyans, overburden them, frustrate them, oppress them, finish them. That has been his agenda. So when you tell people to stand behind the president and his agenda, are you telling us that to continue standing behind a man who is oppressing us so that he can continue with this journey of oppressing Kenyans? People are saying, no, we are not with you on this. We can't listen to that nonsense. We are not here to entertain such nonsense. Wanakataa. Sema no, big no. We are not in this. We are not with you. Wanakataa. Rigathi Gachagua is one man who came out strongly to condemn Uhuru Kenyatta on issue that he was not even involved in terms of referring to Uhuru Kenyatta as the cartel in milk industry, coffee and tea. That is the one who is getting the profit, and the farmers on ground getting peanut. And he said that he's going to finish all cartels in coffee, milk, and tea industry. Right now, how much are coffee farmers earning? How much are tea farmers earning? Are milk farmers, those who are in dairy cattle, are dairy farmers getting value for their money, value for their product? Are they realizing return for their investment in dairy farming? The answer is no. Bei ya maziwa haijakuwa mzuri kwao wapate faida mzuri. In fact, it is worse. Even the coffee farmers are getting little compared to what Uhuru regime was giving. Same to tea farmers. So they feel betrayed by a man who promised them heaven. Now, when you feel betrayed and you can see, you can feel, what do? You cannot continue to support a person who has betrayed you. What happened? It is very easy for you to start building a rejection against such kind of a leader. You start rejecting him. You feel pissed off with that person. When you see him on the screen on your TV, you switch off to another station. You switch off to another program. You don't want to listen to such kind of a person. So, sorry for that. Gachagua and Ruto, they lied to the people. And it's no longer possible to continue lying. Selling a lie is expensive because to sustain it, problems comes in. You are exposed. So, it has become hard for Ruto to sustain the lies, for Gachagua to sustain the lies, and therefore, it is hard also for the people to continue buying into lies. They have bought, Ruto and Gachagua, for a long time, people have bought into their patience. But it's no longer selling. We can no longer be patient. It is time now to see the delivery of the promises. Weka uongo kando, tuone ukweli. Na ukweli umejitokeza, umeanika hao watu. So if Ruto and Gachagua are still banking in Mount Kenya region to get their support for 2027, they must know that the ground is shifting and the people are not interested listening to anyone who want to advance the Ruto-Gachagua narrative in Mount Kenya. Even this MCA, I am sure, if you give him another chance, he will not support William Ruto in his speech. He cannot campaign for Gachagua anymore. Instead, the only thing that can happen, it is just to say the truth. I am sure, if there was another MCA who can be given the same chance, in the same function, to talk about the positive, the negative side of this regime, uongee maovu yao, wile wameanguka, there will be people who will be clapping for that MCA. Kama kutakuwa na mwingine mwenye atakuja ataja hayo maovu ya serikali ya kwanza na akosoe serikali, the same crowd that is booing at that MCA will be cheering at the person who will point out the failures of this regime. Atapigiwa makofi. Na hapo ndio watu wamefika sasa. Mount Kenya is rejecting Ruto. They are tired and pissed off with his kind of administration. A man who comes in and brings 16% VAT. Mount Kenya people are in the business, majority of them. And we are hearing of Ruto's policies causing business people to stop their business. You have a tax. Kanjo amekuwa ni kama paramilitary sijui nini pale. Watu wa nini? Watu wa KRA wametrain paramilitary kuja kuangaisha watu wanafanya biashara. So people are closing their shops, the stores are closing down. Why? Because the purchasing power has gone low. So you can't do business in Kenya successful as of now. They have been affected. Ndio maana wanapiga hii kelele. Kitambo wakati wa Uhuru Kenyatta, for those who are in importation, you bring a container here, you pay, maybe you are into mitumba and all those kind of business. You pay taxes in terms of kilos, the weight. They measure the weight, they charge according to the weight. For Ruto, it's no longer all about weight. Bring the container, open. We want to see the quality of the items, and they charge you according to the quality. If you are maximizing profit, what will you realize at the end of the day? You can't maximize the profit. They charge according to quality, you lose more. Hata yule mwenye alikuwa ananunua kwa bei ya chini, hata nunua kwa sababu pia huko kumepigwa ushuru. So you find that because now you have to sell that product at the expensive price, purchasing power comes down because now many people are not attracted to that price. You lose. So Central is suffering like any other place, and it is time to say Ruto must go. It is time to reject Ruto. It is time not to entertain anyone who is supporting oppressors of the people. Therefore, MCA has been rejected, and indirectly, these mourners, the crowd, was rejecting Ruto. They were rejecting Gachagua. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.